Hello everyone, Fisaya here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by and you haven't made a mistake for clicking and watching this video. And if you're not new to my channel, don't forget before you leave, like, share and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the very tips I've been using during homeschooling. Let's get into it. A lot of things have been happening, especially in the UK, where lockdown has affected lots of families. My heart goes out to those who've lost loved ones and those who are just don't know what to do with themselves. Some of them have slipped into depression. Some of them have gone. They've lost loved ones. They can't even attend their funeral, or because restrictions here and there. Some people have had to cancel weddings or restricted the number of people they could invite for weddings. So my heart goes out to everyone who's been affected. My family has been affected in one way or the other as well. But my heart really goes out to those that have difficult time. I mean, if you're suffering from depression or anything, just make sure you speak to somebody, make sure you talk to somebody, make sure you pray about it, and make sure you are not dying in silence. You know, a lot of things are happening, but please try to put yourself together. And it's even trickier or worse if you have children, because then you have to homeschool on top of the fact that you're working, and you just have to try and keep yourself together even if you're tired, and you know, it's just tricky. Even if you have you and your husband, or you and your wife, you're there, or even you have a nanny or au pair who helps look after your children, it's still not enough. You still want them to be able to maybe have play dates with their friends, you know, go out, have fun, you know, go to the park without having to go out around with the hand gel or anti-bac wipes. So a lot of things have happened, and our prayer is that everything is going to stop. Everything is going to stop. There will be life will be back to normal, whatever normal means for you, but at least life will be back to what it used to be, when we can shake people, we can hug people without having to think of, oh, I have to step back a bit, or I have to stay away. So today, I mean, this video is just to put out there for anyone struggling with a routine. Sometimes I struggle myself, and I thought the only way to get myself organized is just to get something out there, just to be able to follow almost like a step-by-step process. Because like I said, when you have children, it's just tricky because the time flies by and they have so many things to do, and it's even trickier if you have to do homeschooling. So you have, you know, different needs for different child, but hey ho. But I mean, I'm just gonna tell you what I do in my family. Hopefully it will be a blessing or help to anyone out there. So the first thing I do is I have a routine. Most people that know me knows I'm quite organized lady, and I just like to follow a set routine, although sometimes it doesn't always work to plan. But the good thing is, if you have a routine, it helps you, and especially with children. So one of the things I did, I got this to do this week list. If you've seen my video on, I'm going to put a link in the description box below of where I gave. So the thing is, it's kind of leaflets, like loose leaf. So, and I like the fact that it's not dated, so it's not like restricted 2020 or 2021 or 2022. So you can write your own date there. And so what I do is I give my children a leaf each, and they just write what they have to do each day on on the days of the week. So that's what it is. I mean, if you can't find this, what I did sometimes before I got this was I just random piece of paper. I ask them to draw lines and the days of the week on them, and I also told them to write what they have to do on every particular day, because then they don't have to ask me, oh mom, what am I doing? And they don't also run out of ideas like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing today. So that's one thing to do. Have a routine, especially with children. When they wake up, what do they do? When they've done whatever they have to do, have a time for them to play, and let them also be part of the routine. So what I do sometimes is that I let them choose. So it's not a case of them saying, oh, mom wants me to do this or mom wants me to do that. So have a routine, but most importantly, start your day right. Start your day right. You know, have recharge your own batteries, because if you don't recharge your batteries, how are you going to be there for your children? So one thing to do as a Christian is to have that time, that devotion. You know, have your own devotion, pray, and you know, just have, you know, that time with God. And also, like I also said about, you know, having a routine for yourself as well. You also need to think of what works for you as a family. So personally, I still have a 1-year-old child who still struggles to sleep all through the night. So what I do sometimes is when he wakes up and I struggle to go back to sleep, maybe when he's gone back to sleep, yeah, I just do my devotion. Then I pray, I read the Bible, I meditate. But if I'm able to sleep all through the night, normally I wake up maybe 6 o'clock, so I have my devotion till about 7 or a few minutes past 7, depending on how long it takes. And if I'm not able to do this, maybe in the day, I just say a prayer in the morning, and then in the afternoon or at night when they've all slept, I can do my devotion. So see what works for you as a family. What you might be doing as a single lady or a mom with one child, it might not work for you when you have 2 children or 3 children, or however many children you have. So see what works for you as a family. If you see me looking there, I've got my list here so I don't forget. So fit your devotional life into your family life and choose what is best for you. But most importantly, create and have that me time. That time you can meditate, that time you can pray. Also, be flexible. I said I have the to-do list, but to be fair, if it doesn't go the way we've written, it's not the end of the world. So be flexible about your plans. Think about what to do and how to do it. And if it doesn't work that way, maybe you had a phone call and you're just not in the right mood, or maybe something happened to your child, or maybe your child was running, fell over, and is hurting. You can't make the child do maths or English or science. No. So be flexible. Have a routine, yes, but be flexible with your plans and your things and the things you've planned. So also get your children to help cook. I'm sure some of you have seen my video about the fajita, where they cook the fajita that day. I really put my feet up. I'm going to put the link in the description box below. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. It's so easy, so simple. My children are also, those 2 that cooked it, were 11 and 9. So but if you are going to do it, you can stand with your child. It's only because they've done it over time. That's why I trusted them to do it by themselves. So you can start with your child, you can do the fry, you can do the chopping with them, but as much as possible, let them help, even if it means just washing the maybe the peppers, or making sandwiches for themselves. Let them cook, let them clean your room, tidy your room, hoover, you know, age appropriate jobs they can do. They can tidy, they can wipe down, they can sweep, they can hoover, like I said, they can take the bin out, the trash out, they can bring the bin in, whatever it is. You know your child, you know what is age appropriate, you know when they are ready. So let them help around the house. Don't do it all. I mean, if you do it all, you're going to be tired, you'll be fagged out, and you won't know how to manage yourself, because you're going to be tired every time. Another thing is, what I also do is I cook in batches. So I have these containers, I just get them in shops or stores, whatever. So I know some people use like freezer bags, which saves spaces, to be honest, but I like this container because they're also microwave safe. You can you see them? So I cook in batches. I cook all my food, most of my food in batches. You can see that I can keep stacking and stacking. So because I put them in this container, all they will just do is to whip take the lid off, put them in the microwave, and because it's microwave safe, like I said, they are good to go. And if they don't want to use the microwave, We can take the lid off and empty the contents in a oven, in an oven tray, and then we put it in the oven. But the most important thing is the food is ready, like ready in a few minutes. So I have like big pots where I do my batch cooking in. I do a video about batch cooking at some point, but I'm not promising yet because there's a lot that goes into it. So do your batch cooking, like I said. You either put them in microwave safe containers or put them in freezer bags, and once you want to eat them, it's ready to go. Also, be reflective. Think about what you've done. Is it good? Is it not okay? What could you do better? Just keep changing. See what works for your family. Some people are like night owls and some people are early birds. You know your family. You know what works for your family. Do what works for your family. Work what works for your family. And like I said, don't die in silence. If you need help, you can reach out to me. We can pray together. We can talk over things together. My email, I'm going to put it in the description box as well. And you can reach out to your friend, talk to your friend, and don't just keep quiet. Don't keep quiet. And I hope I've been able to encourage you to have a routine for your family, and just do what works for your family. So thanks again. If you like what you've seen or heard, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. It helps me and of course it encourages me that yes, somebody out there likes what I'm talking about, or somebody can relate to my story. And yeah, so share the video, share the story to your friend, to tell a friend, that sort of thing. And it gives me a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, it helps the channel as well. And thank you to everyone who've sent me private messages and also have commented in the section below. I'm very, very and truly grateful. That's me done for today. Yeah, so whatever you do, keep going, keep moving, and don't stop. Till I see you next time. Bye.